My unique situation in terms of marriage and my situation is the fact that I found myself at the end of 2017 in the throes of a divorce, not where I intended to find myself after 20 years of being together, 18 years of marriage. Unfortunately, having opportunity to look back, things didn't get started correctly. Didn't honor God with our relationship. In hindsight, we were unequally yoked. Things, peaks and valleys, probably more than they should have been because, we weren't in the Word together. I wasn't in a place where I should have been. Shouldn't have been picking a mate at the time. Although Amy, for all intents and purposes, a good wife, we just, in the end, weren't matched that well.
Well, my husband and I were married for 48 years, and we had 3 kids and 10 grandkids and 2 foster grandkids. And then in 2014, Jim was diagnosed with lung cancer. And the doctors told us that they couldn't cure it. They could control it for a while, but they wouldn't be able to cure it. So we knew we had some time, but we didn't know how much time we had. And we cherished that time. I really appreciate the gift of knowing. I feel so sorry for people when it's such a sudden, something sudden happens, like a car accident or a heart attack that takes your spouse away. That's really hard. So we did a lot of things together. We did some international trips, mission trips, and got to spend a lot of time with our grandchildren. And then about a month before he passed away, he was getting really, really weak. I went crying to the Lord, and the Lord just reassured me that he would walk with me through the valley of the shadow of death, and he would be with me every day afterwards. And he was, and it still is, and it's just amazing for me to lean on him and to know that he's there. And every day something little or something big happens, and I'm like, you're letting me know you're still there, Heavenly Father, and it's just such a comfort to me.
I found solace in it, being single, and trying to be more part of the church, more part of the community. I have time now to, give more to that, which the Bible outlines, that season for doing that. And I find that's where I'm at, so that's what I'm going to do. So
I've been reading through the Bible again, and I'm comforted by what I read, and I always find new things, as we all do, that just give me courage and strength and allow me to go on. And every day is just an adventure.
The Word in totality, that God is always with me, that, He inhabits the praise of His people, that I'm to go to Him first, and I'm just really honoring Him with my decisions and things that I do, and and allowing Him to have the glory, through me, is very important to me.
I'm a retired physical therapist, and so some of the mission trips that I go on are wheelchair trips, and I've really been encouraged by Johnny Erickson Tata and her writings, and I'm just into something that she's doing. She wrote, I don't know how long ago, but she mentioned Psalm 18, and I've really been digging into that psalm where God is my fortress and my strength, and it's a blessing to. I've probably read that psalm 20 times, but now all of a sudden it has a new meaning to me, and it's a new strength for me.
What I would encourage people to do is make sure from the get-go, when you look at choosing a mate, you find someone that that has faith, first and foremost, irregardless of what other match you think you are. If you don't have Christ in your relationship, I can't say that you're getting off on a good foot. Being unequally yoked is just a hard place to come back from. Make sure you're in church together, make sure you're praying together, make sure you're reading the Word together, make sure, that, you do have Christ as the center of your relationship.
Some things I would probably encourage some people who go through what I've gone through is to be in the Word, to be in fellowship with other people. Try to get out of the house and get involved in things. Don't just stay there in your house and feel sorry for yourself. There's also so many people who need so much help and so much encouragement, and there are ministries here at the church and at Gain and Good Samaritan downtown, other places around our community that you can reach out and you can serve. And when you start serving and putting others ahead of yourself, you forget your loneliness. You forget the fact that you're going to go home and have to just talk to the cat because your husband isn't there to talk to you anymore. But those things help a lot. Just putting others ahead of yourself.